My name is Martin Kibote. I'm a young father as well. I'm a young business person. I run on my own this Mediabox Advertising, which has been running for the last 7 years. So we majorly focus on advertising, branding, and print management. So offering solutions to SMEs, parastatals, government, and still to individuals as well. I started in employment, which I did in about 3 years. But I still had a vision of starting a business. It was not an immediate plan by then, but I started employment in selling SIM cards. In these sales jobs, selling SIM card from door to door. Then from there I went into printing industry in River Road. I kept on building my network, bringing more sales here and there, training the sales team who came under me afterwards. Till some time after 3 years, I felt now I've become a good marketer. I need to apply for a job in a bigger company. So one happened to call me for an interview, which I did for the first time. After a week, they called me for a second one. And we agreed. They given me a letter. I was supposed to go and sign it. Then after signing, then I take it back, which I did. Then I was supposed to report after 2 weeks, so which I did. But now, waiting at the reception for I think about an hour, the managing director's PA came and told me, instead of keeping you waiting over here, would prefer you go back home. We'll give you a call, and then you can maybe come and start working. So I went back home, and 7 years down the line, so I've never been given that call. That's how I lost my job. I know it was kind of shameful to go back and start looking for the same job in the same place that you are. But within that period, I used to do some few business cards for those clients who don't have so much structures. They give you cash, you go and do the business card, you do t-shirt, you do signages and all that. But luckily, after about 2 months, I got a client from Turkey, wanted to do campaign, wanted to do advert in Nation, wanted to do some billboards within Nairobi. For me, being in sales in previous employment, I had already created a network of some few clients who are willing to even support me even after I have left. I needed someone to be in the office, that is an administrator, so that in case someone wants to be assisted in the office, at least there is someone they can find. I started with an administrator, secretary, someone who can help me to print out some few things, filing, because now filing has become an issue for that time. After that, the second person to hire was a designer. I always created employment depending with the gap. We are 15 at the moment, so cutting across administration. We have marketing team, we have a production team, and then we got office assistants. So these are people who helps in errands. I really value personal development, and due to we're in a very fast changing world, and sometimes you need to keep up with it, otherwise you'll be so much irrelevant, both personally and as a business. So I kept on looking for the opportunity that can add value, or something that can be a platform where I'll be able to learn how other people do their business, or how they have made it, and be able to see the bright spot that you always overlook when you are looking for this kind of business, when you are running the business. So for the last 6 months, for 6 years, there are those challenges that we go through. I've been looking for a course that I can actually be able to learn some of this business acumen. And I felt that was very important. Before I had done other courses in marketing and advertising, but that's to measure my experience. But now to running business, I really needed a course that will take shortest time possible, and I'll be able to have an overview in different aspects of business. When you're talking about value addition, value chain, then we're able to sit down and see how can we reduce our costs as a business without affecting our output. And we sat down and we saw, by the way, there are so many things we have been doing, and we can do them in a different manner, which is going to be cost effective. We had a rental issue, so we had an office we had rented somewhere, but the rent was so high. But again, us moving to where we are, it is still within the same locality, but it didn't affect the output. It had so many advantages. Cost saving and again efficiency. So before you make any business decision, there are things that you need to consider. If you want to buy machines, do you have enough reason for you to buy? Or what are the other alternatives? Before I invest money elsewhere, is there something else that I can do with that fund that is going to be more profitable than plan B. So you're able to compare those kind of things. And these are the things that we just assumed before,
Yes.
but through the class process, you're able to see them. You're able to see some of these through case studies, and it was quite helpful. Basically, we are an advertising, branding, printing agency. That's how we try to simplify it to our client, because we cut across all those lines. And advertising being a wide line, so we have really specified on out of home advertising. We've got media buying, we do print management, do creative designs, and promotion, supply of promotional items. We work with anyone, whether you are starting, whether you are SME, whether you are multinational, whether you are big corporate. We are there to serve you. We are quite flexible. We are able to understand your needs so much, and you're able to adapt to them so quick. So those are the things that in this industry we look for: quality work, timelines, and again, the list, maybe at the bottom list, competitiveness in prices. But that one varies depending on what client is looking for.